Greetings and salutations! Welcome to the Grand Circus. I'm Bajongles. If you like my stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me over on Twitch at Bajongles1, where I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. I would much appreciate a follow there. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on my socials, both at Big1 username Bajongles on Bluesky and Tumblr. Much appreciated. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Hello. It's going great, Gremlin. How are you? Let me do a big stretch. I'm a little bit under the weather, as it were. Under the weather, TM. I seem to be coming down with a little bit of a sickness. I think I brought this up yesterday. It's not too bad, but it's enough to for people to be able to tell I'm coming down with something. I'm I'm glad to hear that it's going well. Today, uh we're working on we're working on a new piece, a new one piece. I make this joke every single time. You don't ladies, one at a time, please. Uh Also, pardon me, I am looking for the music. Wrong music. I made a new playlist, and every time that happens, I have to readjust like my muscle memory of where to click. So it's neither here nor there. Anyways, Outer Wilds time. I'm debating on whether or not I want the piece to have Kobe and Luffy like at the bottom, or if I want it to be like a new separate piece after this one. I guess we'll decide on that as things go. I did some stuff off camera. Yeah, of course. Many such cases. The only people under that weather are dwarves. They mine deep under the rock, and they find the horrors down below. Let's make sure that that is open, because sometimes things get minimized and I don't realize it. Boom. I did some guidelines off camera. I messed up a little bit when I was doing it. But that's fine. That's fine. The mirror tool ultimately doesn't matter. Rock and stone to the bone. We're getting the new season like Q1 next year, so it's coming soon. I'm very excited. Because what that means is basically Yuletide season, which is always exciting. That's what we're in now. And then new content. New content. So yummy. I like eating all the rocks and minerals. Okay, there we go. There are certain parts of like this version of Alvida I like more than this one, but there's also ones I prefer more here. Yeah, that's usually how things go. I think generally her proportions here are better than the original manga. But like, I like her mouth in the original better than in this. Yeah. Exactly. Is is that a new layer, or did I forget? I forgot. Let's make a new layer. I'm hoping this piece won't take a very long time, considering it's wrong layer. Considering that it's not too intensive. Okay, there we go. She definitely has the bigger jowls. Those definitely affect the silhouette of her head. Brock, is this real? Brock, am I real? I know, her smile has a flat top to it, and because of the angle, it would be more like that. There we go. And of course, there'll be constant revision. Have it go out like that. And then like that. Okay. Yes. Yes! Yes! I am! I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I will not be watching the new season on Netflix. Keynote that I didn't say I wouldn't watch it, just not on Netflix. Although, to be fair, I am currently reading the current part. I'm not caught up. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying that I'm caught up. Just that I'm reading the current part. Also, I kind of like that there's sort of a heart silhouette going on there, because she has the whole like heart motif and everything on her ship. It's actually kind of interesting and clever. I love my drug peddling psychopath. Honestly, one of my favorite JoJo's. I definitely think that Araki has done a lot of good with character writing, especially lately. Like not to say that they've been not good, just that I don't know, they feel more like whole people to me recently, and that makes me happy. I didn't get a good reference for this, but her nose is sort of like this. Yes, I am. And then make sure to show that it goes down like that, and then there we go. I decided that I would try and, while being as accurate as I can, try and like really accentuate my own style in it rather than trying to be completely accurate. And so That is what I'm doing. I'm also trying to, like, even though it's the whole thing where, like, she's very insecure about her looks and her weight and wants to be pretty and TM, I don't want to make her look ugly because that's really mean. Okay. A lot of like this form up here is actually her coat. Like how I'm seeing it, right, is that she has she has her head, she has that, then her actual shoulders are actually a little bit more down like that, with like extra form from her thick sleeves and like her coat. Right, so we have hand. Right, so she's not exactly I guess despite the like basic form of this drawing, she is not in fact just ball. There's also like ball is a less interesting shape. Like without any extra like little bits off of it, a ball is not exactly the most interesting. Okay, man. I still need to get better at drawing cowboy hats. Alright, there we go. Get rid of that. There we go. Bald. No hair. Bald. She definitely does have... Oh, and here's the thing, when I redesign her like skinny form, I like after she has the slip fruit, I definitely want to try and keep with like her actual frame while still like keeping in line with the fact that like that is just what the fruit did, right? It did slip the fat off of her. That is what happened. But I feel like she could have been done better as a thinning of this person. Also, people don't just completely change faces when they get thinner. So I feel like she would actually still probably have a more similar face. That's something to keep in mind, like for myself to keep in mind for later once we get to Loketown. Like the shape does change because of fat. Like losing fat does change things. The lube fruit. Oh, 100%. She is already. She is always lubed up. She uses the proper amount of lubrication at all times. Her shoulder, like the her shoulder attachments where her arms go are actually smaller than that. Also, she has big bazungas. Huge Honolulu Gungas. Massive heaving on Hanukkah. What happens next? Foreign exchange student comes in with an even bigger Honolulu Gungas. Does a cat want in? Yes, indeed. Hi there. Hi, you want on my lap, miss? There we go. I'm slipping. I'm slipping. I'm slipping. God, that reminds me of the elder millennial when he got tased. It was like, I'm pissing. I'm pissing. I'm pissing. There we go. I am currently wearing 2 robes. It is less cold than it has been for the last couple of days. The last couple of days have been hovering around freezing. But like still I'm wearing 2 robes. It's very cozy. And so now I am like a big comfy bed for my cat. It's very fun. I don't like how these tits are. I'm gonna give her top surgery. There we go. I think the problem is this. I think... Oh, that's for later. Don't mind that. I haven't made any progress on it since no, wait, that's a lie. I did make some progress on it since, I showed it in the art channel. But not all that much. And we will be making more later this stream, I believe. I would like to. Oh wait, no, her shoulder should actually be a little more forward because she's gonna be holding her big ass kabuto. Yeah, it would be a little bit more like here, maybe. Trim down her ribs a little bit. I'm gonna close you so that I don't keep going back to you. I'm sorry, penitent one. I'm gonna have this one maybe a little bit lower so that it can be like, not like that, but I want to have her, like, pointing at herself with her thumb. While she's trying to be like, that's right, I'm the best. Not her voice. Very much not her voice, but you get the point. Let's see, and then she would have, let me get that back. But let me undo that first. There we go. Alright, splendid. Alright. Her head means she would have... I don't know, legs might be like around... Or like, you know, the hip. This is entirely guesswork. You think I'm a great artist that knows what I'm doing at all times? No, I'm a pretty okay artist that is doing so much guesswork. There was a lot of guesswork going on at all times. Let's see, underneath, here's one attachment point, then it goes like that, right? So, so fat does that and that. Something's missing, and it is her breets. Also, Oda, why does she have big titties if all her body fat, slipped off? Minus the mammary glands and the muscle, a lot of the breast is fat. I'm gonna, I don't know, have some of it be like that. The reason is not always, very much not always, but in many such cases, uh, a crease like this does form from like insecurity and trying to suck your stomach in. Uh, and so like, I don't know, maybe it could show that she does have that insecurity. I'm glad that she like feels better about herself after getting her fruit though. They evolved for freshwater storage. Oh, maybe. Toei definitely does increase the size of the titty though. That is a thing that they do. I'm going to do something. I'm gonna do something rash. You know what? Fuck it. Fits you to perspective. Also mirrors you. Mirrors you, mirrors you. Give her a thing for a hand. But you know, here's sort of like the two different ways we could go about this. Not Alvida specifically, but like this entire piece. Also, I need to move her head. Is that either we could have the pirates, you know, just the Alvida pirates, right? Like we could have Alvida, Hepako, Pepako, and Popako, right? And just have those four. Or we could have those four, and at the bottom have Kobe and Luffy, and make it into six figures. You know, people are always talking about how hot somebody is with six figures, but I don't know if this is what they meant. Good enough. I'm gonna reduce this jowl a little bit just for... Yeah, and I might also increase the size of the hat. Yeah, I think the hat needs to be bigger. They say I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. There we go. No, she has bigger arms. She has bigger arms in the version that I like. I actually like a lot. I actually like a lot of the character design ideas they did in early One Piece anime more than uh, early One Piece manga. However, the manga will always be better than like more recent Toei stuff. I don't know what the fuck they've been on. Like the animation has been amazing, right? Genuinely, absolutely fucking amazing. I really like recent Toei animation. Character design choices, though, not so much. They make most people lighter except for Blackbeard, who's darker. And that's not a thing I enjoy. And recently, Oda's actually been fixing his same face syndrome deal, which I'm very happy about. I've definitely brought this up before, but I'm bringing it up again. Uh, that like, you know, I like that he's fixing that issue because there's recent characters, like Ida, I think, or is it Ida? I forget. I don't know how to pronounce it because it's translated. Uh, Hajruden's mom. I really like how she looks. A lot of the giants in general, like in the Elbaf arc, have like really good character designs. Like that one like librarian teacher lady. She's also wonderful. Let's see if I can pop her up. Elbaf arc librarian. I will get the chance to draw her eventually, but let me pop it up. I'm finding it. I found it, but I need to find a good image. I have to screenshot it, right? I thought I would be cool, but no, I have to screenshot. I find something delightful about her, almost in sort of like a Moomin way. You know, like some of the characters from Moomin Valley. Oh no. And then let me look up Ida, because or Ida. Uh, let me find a good image because there's actually a fair few. Ba ba da ba ba ba. I don't like her eyes. I like that's something I don't really like. But it's sort of a thing with Oda's art style where like the eyes are different, right? Like I do enjoy her character's design, and of course there's oh, what's her name? I'm forgetting her name. But I'll show her in just a bit. Not her, not her. I found her. And I'm doing the manga one because I like the manga one better. Her name, and I'm very excited to get to her eventually. Mato. She's also very delightful. I really love this design. Like, especially with the hair and how that's sharp and how that ties very nicely to like the sharp but sort of upturned nose. But the overall softness and that how that goes well with the eyes is very nice. Very nice design. Almost feels very Flintstones-esque. Probably like partially because of the like big pearl necklace. Like there definitely was a bit where people would look kind of similar. Okay, and let's see. Knunkle. Yeah, there's the Captain Knuckles. I mean, she is a captain, and those are her knuckles. Who needs Candy Island? It's safer at the docks. Would you trust a random sailor trying to like get your son to go to like a weird island that might not exist? I wouldn't. Come with me, you'll go to see a place called Epstein Island. Uh, oh, bigger. I have to undo the hand that I'm actually fairly proud of. Oh well, don't worry about it. Also, I watched a video earlier today. Speaking of Epstein, I watched a video from like a sort of like forensics expert guy, and showed to sort of show here's exactly what we're missing in the footage from Epstein's prison. And it's like wow, and like all the contradictions because they didn't clean it up very well. Turns out they were very sloppy. Definitely gonna need to redo the club, but now it's like generally the right size because it is supposed to be big. I mean, she is Iron Club Alvida. There we go, get the thumb. My shit's buffering. God, I love this phone stand. I really appreciate my grandma. She's the one that got me this, by the way. I really appreciate it. It's honestly, I don't want to pick favorites on my gifts, but this is what I'm definitely very excited about. I'm also very excited about the socks that I got and the bookends that I have that are of Babar. Babar is very cool. Let me copy this hand. I'm going to copy this hand. Well, I'm gonna copy like this. Right, I'm gonna end up doing the actual like everything else myself. I just want to get everything right. There we go. I don't need to copy paste. Is he stupid? Just make the hand bigger. Maybe rotate it a little bit. Actually doing something a little inaccurate. Let me cut that down a little bit, because actually it would go like that, right? And then there would be this fold here, because it kind of goes around until it goes to the spine. One of my exes is like this. I'm very familiar with this sort of body shape. Which is very useful for drawing it. I hope he's doing well. There we go. Water. Sorry for the pause. Once again, I was getting the water. And then a bit of a wider stand. Oh. The cat has stirred. The lion does not concern itself with... And those fucking posters so funny. The lion does not concern himself with wiping. Okay, this leg... This leg needs to, look inward. There we go. And the general leg shape is like that. Which is not exactly the most realistic, but this is One Piece. This is One Piece. Welcome to One Piece, where you're pissing. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be One Piece. Oh! And what am I doing here, then? Make the calves a little bit more bulky, but still, like, keeping in line with the general structure that it's supposed to be. This is without, like, the extra a bit that, like, the coat gives her. Okay, so she does have a... Man, everybody in this series is wearing a 1-2 buckle my shoe. In this case, no, that's one. I intend to do it again. 1, 2, buckle my shoes. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, to pick it up 6. 7, 8, laying it straight. 9, 10, do it again. There's something wrong with that shoe, but I don't know what to do there, so oh well. I can actually do it once again. Do it again. Do it again. Oh yeah, I just got a notification that reminded me. Yeah, no, there's kind of a global war that's starting right now. Yeah. You won't catch me fighting in that. It is not going to end well for anybody because nobody ends good in a war. Okay, Hi, honey. My chair's starting to fall down. And I'm tall, so I need to have my chair at the maximum height. Or else my legs are gonna fall asleep just by sitting. I need a chair that is like non-adjustable but is just geared to my height. Alright, come on. There we go. Do you have the 1-2 buckle my shoes? She sure does. Okay. Alright, there we go, and then you could sort of ruffle it a bit. Pants go to, like, I don't know, there. Fucking slave. Big slave. Big slave. What would you do if Big Sleeve? I actually rather like Alvida's design. It's not the most fantastical, but it definitely stands out in the East Blue. Like, even with, you know, Buggy the Clown and Arlong and Don Krieg and especially against Axan Morgan later. Like, I feel like Alvida is sort of unique amongst them all in a fun way. Oh, which reminds me, I'm also excited for the fucking Orange Town. Okay, let me see. The hair does definitely curl. Then, oh yeah, a little bit extra. Something from the coat. The invincible iron curl. I'm not excited to draw him, but I'm gonna. I definitely think I might, like, try and focus on one figure at a time. So, like, I think I want to do the sketch for Alvida before I start on the other ones. Just because we do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. Keep on trying till you run out of cake. Make a neat gun. No, and then you get the size done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Alright, and the shirt goes like this. And then she has this. Then, you know, you erase that so that you can really show. Alright, that's good, that's good. I may adjust the actual shape of the mouth a bit from the sketch, just so that I can do that. Alright, there we go. Alright. And that looks pretty good, I think. That is more than fine for a sketch. That's very splendid. There we go. And it's fine that this crease sort of peeks over, cause it's a One Piece character, it's Alvida. All right. If I remove that. Okay, she's definitely starting to come together, which is very good. I have no idea what this is, but oh, they reduced the amount in the anime. That's fine. I think I might do the same. I'm gonna make a slight addendum to a previous statement I said about how I wanted to uh I want to do like a figure at a time instead of like, you know, doing the sketch for all of them and then doing the second sketch for all of them and then doing the line art and shading. I want to do a sketch for them each time. You know, what one sketch, finish all the sketch and maybe the line art one at a time. Uh just because it feels like I'm doing more even if I might not be. Right, so like I think today I definitely want to focus on Alvida or like continue focusing like I have been. I also like how much Alvida feels like an actual like pirate in her garb, right? Like it's something that you don't really see as much all that much. Oh, sick. I hope they're good. But yeah, no, hi, welcome back. As you can see, progress has been made. Uh, you know, as I was saying about like her feeling like a pirate, in her design, it's something that you don't really see all that much outside of like Blackbeard, and like I really like Blackbeard's design. White people tacos, all right, but besides them being made by a Norwegian person, are they Norwegian tacos or are they like just white people tacos? This is imperative because one could be more accurately described as a form of burrito, and the other one uses a taco shell. God, have you seen French tacos? They're atrocious. They're atrocious, my man. I don't know. I don't know how the listen. They would fucking love burritos if they learned what those were. Because you don't wrap a burrito around like on a taco. The taco is in a shell. You cook the tortilla in a way that it solidifies into a hard shell. And then you like and then you put the fillings inside. Ah! Uh, if you melted the cheese, if you melted the cheese, those are technically nachos, I believe. If you have no cheese, then I don't know what you're having. It's some sort of concoction. A lot of this stuff involves similar ingredients. It's just how it's prepared and how the tortilla is done. Oh, neat. Behold the hand, don't worry about it. I totally didn't just trace it off of the actual like anime version of the hand. Don't worry about it. Oh, neat. I enjoy a nice chili. I just finished the leftovers of a pot roast the other day that like used pepperoncinis, like pickled pepperoncinis. They're one of my favorites. Like if they added a little bit more spice, that would be good for me too. It's more about like the flavor they add. I find the marker of a good like a good pepper is one that does add spice but also adds a nice flavor that you would be missing otherwise. Is if I just wanted spice, I would put like that pure distilled spice powder into something and not really care about the pepper. Right, like jalapeno adds a flavor to things outside of like just the spice. Okay, those knuckles are good. So okay, so the delay is pretty bad on my end because I said like that thing about like a jalapeno, and then on my end it caught up to me. Like after you typed in like a jalapeno, so it's there's something going on and it's very silly. Alrighty, and fingers. Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's okay at best. I've had better. For a very similar amount of money. I meant to do the line tool. Wrong tool, Kronk. True. Although usually the people commissioning the Sonic artists are looking more for feet. Well, technically toes also have knuckles, but we don't talk about them. Knuckles the echidna, but his feet are also hands. Ah. Great, I'm Knuckles. I'm gonna foot punch you. You mean kick? No. Can Penders be like, yeah, those knuckles look good. How about 20 more? It's a foot punch when you have opposable toes. That is fair. I don't think anybody's ever been kicked by like a chimpanzee or like a bonobo or like a gorilla or something. Because I think in that case, no matter what, regardless of actual limb, those digits are opposable. They'll punch you. It's that I'm the puncher. Okay. You know what this Kabuto needs? A cross guard. No. It needs a cross guild. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. You heard him, boys. Move in. We got the confession. The confession of what? What? The confession of what? What happened? Oh, dear God. Move in, boys. He's the puncher. Oh, dear God. No. Is that what it looks like? Is that what it looks like? No. Have you not seen the video? I'll find it and put it in meme chat real quick. Let me see. Alright, found it. Meme chat. This is what I'm referencing. There is no explanation to why he's in the back rooms. I'm the puncher. I'm actually going to I was about to say I'm gonna give her pant legs a flared base. I've been inspired by Mama Druck. I should not refrain from making funny sex jokes. The internet and like people as a whole have been sinking more and more into puritanical ideas, and frankly, I will not stand for it. Go see what dog just think. No! No, don't give me a dog just to kill it. That's cruel to the dog. That's not nice to the dog. What did they do to deserve that? Just because I'm the puncher. I am the Bay Harbor puncher. I felt a bit too soon, maybe. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. There we go. Man, she's really coming together. Oh my god. I always gain a little extra appreciation for these character designs when I actually like draw them myself. I'm like, man, this is actually pretty okay. Give us sort of a more basic gun shape of a gun. Right, we have the barrel, and I can get more into the specifics in just a bit. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. And then I love that their flintlocks can act as fully automatic firearms, or at least semi-automatic. Like, I love that. I love that about One Piece. It's so funny. Just, hey, I have this blunderbuss. I'm gonna shoot you 17 times, Monkey D. Luffy. And then it never works because Luffy's made out of rubber. And maybe they should have fired rubber bullets instead, but no. They have to use lead, which just bounces off. There we go. Oh yeah, she has the fun admiral thing, or not admiral, but like the captain thing with the collar. That is one of my absolute favorite things to draw. And so in the case of One Piece character design, I am eating good. Oh! A lucky-ass motherfuckers with their tasteless ammo. That's not a musket ball. Although I've seen the bullets in the anime at least, and they are balls. They're gonna shoot your balls. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Seriously, bro, I don't make the rules. I'm sorry, I can't stop it. Put the semi-automatic blunderbuss down. Put the full auto brown best down. I don't care about a cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot. Also, these guns have to be rifled in some way, because otherwise they're gonna hit the neighbor's dog. Yes, I'm referencing that copy pasta. It is one of my absolute favorites. 3 ruffians break into my house. Tally-ho, lads. I shoot one of them, but my musket is smoothbore, and it nails the neighbor's dog. Human fruit models John Browning to fix that. At first I thought you said mythical zone human fruit model John Brown. I mean, honestly, if there was any American that would have a mythical Zoan after them, it would be John Brown. I cannot say that he was a perfect man, but he was certainly one of the best men. And I would like to say that I would do the same as him, given his position. However, I don't think I would do the same. I'd probably try and do good in my own way, because he's already doing what he's doing. There we go. Alright, something was missing in the face. You want out? There we go. I own a 100-ton Atlas assault battle mech for home defense, just as the founding fathers of the Ryan of the Lyran Commonwealth intended. Tally-ho, lads. I need to like, I forget. I used to know this when the first shotgun was invented, but because I have a feeling that the shotgun is an old weapon. Right? Like, I feel like but was the blunderbuss the one where you can just put random bullshit into it and it'll still fire, or is that a different one? All right. So yeah, so the blunderbuss was like an early idea of the shotgun. So I wonder how old the actual like shotgun is. Because it is an exceedingly simple weapon. Right? Like at its core. Like none of this None of this like fully or semi-automatic, right? Like you just want a break action where it opens up, you put your slug or your gauge in there, and then you close it, you cock back like the hammers and shit, and then you fire. And that's it. I'm actually gonna look that up real quick. How or no, when was the shotgun invented? According to the Britannica.com, which is part of the Britannica Institute, I believe. 16th century Europe in the early 1700s. So they would have had access to shotguns during the Revolution because that was in the late 1700s. The barrels were made as long as 6 feet, 1.8 meters, in an attempt to gain maximum accuracy. Tally ho, lads, with a shotgun the size of a man. That's awesome. I love firearms. The problem is I can't watch firearm YouTube because that is a fast track to right-wing pipeline. But like guns are cool though. I like firearms. I can't help it. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's because I'm an American, but like definitely there is a big gun culture here, and that does affect things. Between the 1820s and the 1870s, it seems the first proper shotgun that isn't a blunderbuss. Okay, okay. Let's see. The choke bore was introduced to limit the spread of the shot and increase range and accuracy. Repeating shotguns, which are not what I care about. Muzzleloader just doesn't count in my opinion. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, you gotta get that brake action or like, that bottom loading. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's when you load the rounds into like the bottom of a gun or like the side or whatever. Hey there, gamers. At this point of the recording, my power went out. So unfortunately, the rest of it is not there. That being said, if you liked what I had there, make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe go follow me over on Twitch, at Bajongles1. Maybe follow me over on Blue Sky at BigBoy1, username Bajongles. I much appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Bye bye.